What is up, everyone? We are here with the Estina. Welcome to the Estina. What we've got here is a Mazda Estina 323, 1.8 litre 4-cylinder. Produces about 4 horses or something along those lines, but it is Ferrari edition, as you can see here. To me, this sort of gives some Supra vibes.
Oh my god.
I don't know. The headlights and the body, and especially the chin, it's giving Supra vibes to me. Anyway, I bought this car for $850. After getting it on the road and registered and roadworthy, it's cost me about we'll say a grand on top of that. Not even. So the car is legal. Don't mind that one. So we've got some beautiful steelies. These are brand new front tires, but we're looking for style because I previously had these bad boys on there, but the monkeys at the wheel shop decided they don't know how to what? They don't know how to freaking use their shit properly, and they broke them. So they fell off somewhere on the road. I don't know where, but they fell off. So say goodbye to these. We've got a beautiful car. It's a Maserati, whatever you want to call it. So let's do the wheel conversion and see how that looks. I reckon it's going to be pretty interesting. We're mixing up a lot of different genres. We got Japanese, Italian, and now European, or the Deutschland. Let's see how it goes. Don't mind that, because we've stolen from that these babies. Bang. Amazing. So these are the stock bottle caps. I'm pretty sure they're genuine. We got these for a roadworthy, but as you can see, they're really clean, and they're a slightly bigger tire in the width department. So we're gonna have a bit more tire to deal with. Let's get the wheels on the car. All right, now here's a bit of a preview. So the wheels currently, I believe, are a 40 offset. So if you have a look, come down the side here, the wheel is sucked in. You can't see anything. So these should sit about 10 mil more proud. It'll give it a bit more of a stance. Okay, so I just quickly wanted to run over what offset means. Basically, it describes where the wheel will contact the car in terms of the position on the wheel itself. Here's a little thing to show you how exactly that works. Basically, this allows you to manipulate where you want the wheel to sit in terms of depth in your car. If it even fits. I don't even know if this fits. It should be a 4x100 stud, so let's do it. Oh my God, lucky they don't stick out. Make sure you never do it in a star pattern, because that's what losers do. Now, shall we? Yep. Oh, look at that. I'm not mad at that.
Big fan, actually. I like it.
I can't be too mad. If it was lowered, it definitely would be better. Look at, oh, that's probably not even roadworthy anymore. Perfect, sort of. The car has been finished. Took about 20 minutes. It's a bit different. The ugliest wheel we did first, of course. It looks odd, but I'm not too mad about it. I am happy for the most part of the fitment. That is much better. It's almost perfect fitment, bro. The back is a bit weird because the top is so high and then it tapers in so much. So you know what? The back could have a really mean stance now. Yeah, the back's got like a bit of tire showing. We're gonna chuck the wheels in the car, pack everything up, head to the petrol station, pump up the tires and give them a quick wash. Here's the before and the after. Bang, look at that. Look at the rears. This is what it should look like lowered. Is it lowered?
Yes.
4 tires in the back, so it's gonna be a bit of a boat. Let's do this thing. Okay guys, we're here in Super Cheap Auto. We got a big surprise coming, but first I want to show you guys something really impressive. Have a look at this. So what we've got here is probably a... Fuck, you can't even put that in a ratio. That's fucking off, bro. Look, the whole wheel is low. What do you do to that? This, if you put this on Facebook, that would go crazy.
Oh, you take a photo, put on the locker parking.
So what we've got for you guys here today is Super Cheap Auto. We're gonna head in and we're gonna try, just for today, test paint a part on the car and see what we can do. We're gonna do maybe like one of those rear or the front mud guards. See how well we can do that. Turns out well enough. Let's head in and let's try it. This is another possible upgrade, as you can see here. Speakers. Probably one of my favorite upgrades to do to a car is speakers. Of course a head unit as well, but definitely something that will happen in the future. Alright guys, we had our quick trip to Super Cheap. We ended up getting our base coat. As you can see, this is the white. Hopefully this matches up. We got our clear coat, and in the complete wrong order, we got the primer. So primer, base, and then clear coat. We're going to test our skills, but most importantly, we got the dice. So the car has at least got 30 more horsepower just from this modification. Bang. Now I can't see where I'm going, but the car is so much faster. Look at that. Cool. Yo people. Alright, it's been a while. I did get a bit ahead of myself, so I've spray painted some of these, which are the front guards off the car. They're turning out not too bad. Just gonna use these as a test dummies to see how well I can spray and if it's worth doing or not. So these now have had a single coat, so we're gonna give it a second coat very soon and we'll see how that goes. It's been about 5 minutes. I'm gonna add another coat and we'll keep going until I guess the whole thing is covered, because you can just still see some of the grey from the primer underneath. Let's see how this turns out. I don't think I got any of the befores, but before it was like all brown and black, and you could see the plastic underneath, which was black. So at least now it's not visible to the naked eye as much. You have to go really into detail, which is the whole part of this car. It's not perfect, it's just to learn on. Alright, you know what, I'm going to get a bit ahead of myself, and we're going to do the spoiler today as well. Frick it. Sorry if the exposure's a bit blown out right now, but I'm going to take the rear spoiler off. Kind of scared because I'm running a bit low on paint, but we're gonna have to make do, so let's do this. I don't know guys, I kind of like it when it's a spoiler. Spoiler is off. Pretty big. It sounds like fiberglass or plastic, I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you. Give this thing a sand, it's pretty rough. It looks like it's had heaps of dings or maybe rock chips or something all along here. Either way, we're gonna get this baby sanded and sprayed and looking brand new. Let's do it. First layer of clear coat is done on these two. Give it another coat and see how we go. I'm seeing a bit of orange peeling, but I guess after another coat and then a bit of sanding, it'll probably have that bit of thickness to where I can wet sand it and then smooth it down. Let's see how we go. Alright, so I applied a bit of a thicker coat of clear coat for those two. Hopefully it doesn't drip. That's my biggest worry. Otherwise, I'm gonna try and do some dent pulling or panel moving. I have no experience of this at all. I tried to bump out one of the dents with a hammer and it sort of worked. But yeah, there's some freaking weird panel gaps, so we'll try and fix those up right now. Alright, so the issue we've got here, bumper panel is sitting really far in, but this panel is out. So it looks like there's been a hit here, which I've tried to bash out. So it looks like this one is fine to me, because I can't see how this panel would have moved in. But I'm thinking that this panel needs to be pulled out. I haven't really sussed out how to pull that out, but something's gonna have to happen. So while that dries, I'm gonna give this a crack. Had a bit of a feed full as now, so we're gonna get back to it. These should be well more than dried now. I'm not sure if you might need to leave it a bit longer to give it that full cure. I'm gonna have another look at it, but I think I'm just gonna put it straight on the car and it can dry on the car for all that I care. So let's have a look. Alrighty, so here's what it's gonna look like. I'm gonna screw in there and I'll lift it up and then we'll see what it looks like. Won't lie, it looks a bit off. It looks better. It looks new. I think I could have done with another coat of base coat, because it sort of looks a bit grey still. I guess just something to know for next time. Alright, so overall review, it honestly looks a bit grey. Just looking at it, you'd say that spoiler's in good condition.